with my main man, Ray Asensio Jr.
Okay.
I got it right there.
All
I got it
right,
right there, right? I didn't throw Frankie out. Get that next time. I'll get that next time. And you know who we got today. We got the main man, Sly Dog himself, Mike Sly, the all-sport extraordinaire. I'm telling you, this guy done it all. He's played it all, and he is it all. And, dude, he starts us off, right? Okay, look, this is how you start a show off, right? You walk in the room and you give us Flint Central hockey jerseys. What? we had no idea he was going to bring these, so that's why we're rocking the home and away Flint Central jerseys.
So I look like George Gaddis right now. Who was a fat hockey player on Central's team? Talking to you.
I don't know, Mike.
Okay, well, whoever the fat guy was, that was you.
It wasn't me because I couldn't play hockey at all.
I think there was a Vine Heist or something like that from Northern or Central. He's a fat fuck. So you could be him. I'm George Gaddis.
Yeah, I don't know too many fat hockey players.
That's awesome, man. How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing great. Appreciate the invite.
Oh, dude, we gotta have you on. Man. So we know you're a Flint Central or a Flint Sobey guy, right? You know what I'm saying? East Side. We're all East Side here. I mean, this guy's Potter, but we like him. You know what I'm saying? But we got that Sobey Spartan vibe. East Side Flint in the house. Ray's going to start us off here. We got a little roll call. I have no idea what this is today. So, Ray, what's the roll call?
Okay, Randy, pay attention, okay?
All right.
Pay attention. We're going to do a hockey roll call. We're going to do players, but this is how we're going to do it, okay?
Okay.
Since Mike is the smart one when it comes to hockey,
100%.
He's only allowed to name current or former Detroit Red Wings only. That is it.
Okay.
You're the dumb one.
Yes.
So you could just name any hockey player in the world.
Like
current, you could name NHL, Flint Bulldogs. You could do fictional hockey players if you want. If your brother Richard played for the Flint March of Dimes All-Star team, you can name him.
I think I got a few.
Okay, and then I'll just do NHL.
Okay.
I'm just doing NHL and nothing else. Current or former.
Okay, let's do it. All right, let's.
Okay, one more time. Let me reiterate.
Okay, yeah.
NHL only.
Yep.
Anything. Red Wings only.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, Mike, start us off, man. Give us your first Red Wing.
So you want me to tell him, or do you want me to guess based on his hometown?
Oh, I know who he's going to say.
Oh, he's hippie.
He's from where you teach at.
What's that? Davison?
Oh, Davison, that's where. Hey, look at me.
What's that?
Davison, that's where.
That's where? Yeah,
okay, Davison.
I'm learning this.
Sorry you didn't know that.
All right.
26 years he's been there.
Waterford, Michigan.
Waterford, Michigan. Who's from Waterford?
At the general area.
Oh, I thought he was saying Tim Thomas. I don't know no Waterford.
Tim Thomas didn't play for the Red Wings.
He's not a Red Wings.
Oh shit, that's right, Red Wings. Oh god damn it, I'm sorry.
He's talking to me like I'm stupid.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know. Kirk Gibson, ain't he from Waterford? But did he play? I don't fucking know Waterford.
You're just supposed to hit us with a name. So hit us with his.
I know. I just throw you a little curveball.
Dude, we're
Larkin? Is Larkin from?
Larkin is the guy, the captain of the Red Wings.
Damn.
There you go.
Oh,
I had no idea from Waterford.
I just made up for that blunder.
Okay, what school did he go to?
Big Ray was sandbagging. I don't know.
Okay, sandbagging this. You don't know what school down there? One of those Waterfords?
Is it Mott or Waterford Kettering or Waterford Mott? One of the two.
Yeah,
right?
he's from the Lakeland, Waterford area.
Okay. Right, fair enough. All right, cool. I'll hit it up then. I'm going to hit you with Yari Curry, just because I love that name. Yari Curry. What you know about that?
Okay. My first one, I'm going to go with Kelly Rudy.
Ooh, Kelly
Spell his last name, Randy.
It was like H.
Okay, I'll accept that.
Yeah,
Good enough.
With an H.
Good enough. Started with H.
Right?
That's all I cared about.
Started with
That's all I cared about was the H.
All right, give us another Red Wing.
Red Wing, old school or new school?
Whatever you feel.
Current or former, don't matter.
All right, let's go Harold Snaps.
Harold Snaps, bro.
I wouldn't fight that guy with a name like that.
Okay. Can I just, and I know this is a Red Wing, but remember Bernie Federko with the mustache, right? Like,
yeah. Randy, you can name anybody.
I know, I just wanted to say that, though. You know what I mean?
What's the guy's name?
Bernie Federko. What you know about Bernie Federko?
I don't know that one.
You know why I know this? Because it's so funny. I did have some students, and they were like in the 2000s, but they were like, I don't know why, they knew Bernie Federko, and they would talk about him all the time. I'm like, what do you know about that dude? And they're like, so random. Anyways, Bernie Federko.
Okay, I know Michael.
Shout out Big Mikey and Paul.
I know Michael liked this one. His second cousin is our defensive line coach at the University of Michigan's football team. Our defensive line coach is Lou Esposito, who's related to Phil Esposito.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
Second cousin.
There's two Espositos that were NHLers.
Okay, I just know Phil. I don't know. Who's the other one?
His brother.
Phil, okay.
Phil
Walt,
and his
not
brother.
okay.
All right. Who's your favorite Red Wing? How about that? Let's do
My
it.
favorite Red Wing? You know, I'd probably have to lean on Eiserman.
Yeah.
I mean, just the way he carried himself on and off the ice over the years and his productivity, being
Yeah.
top 10 all time scoring in the NHL. From a physicality standpoint, I mean, Konstantinov, he was,
Oh, yeah.
you know, I liked his style.
Let's
Yep.
go.
And I guess in the more modern era, you're looking at like the Cromwell, you know,
Yeah.
from a physical standpoint.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Red Wing of all time?
Oh, Fedorov, without a doubt.
Okay.
I was a huge Fedorov guy. And it's about time to retire in New Jersey. Come on,
Yeah.
man. How long did that take? Right? They're finally going to do that. Like, that's my guy.
Yeah, speaking of Fedorov, what year, I'm going to quiz you here, what year did he depart from the Red Wings?
Oh, did he depart from the Red Wings? He went to the Blackhawks, right?
Nope.
No, he went
No.
to the Columbus Blue Jackets. I
No, he
think,
went
right?
to Anaheim.
Anaheim,
He went to
yeah.
Anaheim
Did he play with
first.
Columbus too?
Yeah.
I think he did.
Okay.
Yeah, he went to Anaheim. I don't know why I was thinking.
Anaheim?
Yeah.
What was I thinking? Yeah. All right, so he went to Anaheim in 98?
No, he was on. They won the
No,
cup.
okay.
We won the cup in '98.
Damn, it's all going together.
That'd have been early
Yeah,
2000s.
2003.
2003.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, 3 cups.
Okay, there you
Oh,
go.
okay.
98,
Okay.
02.
Okay.
That's All right, cool. That's about the time I got out of hockey. I'll be honest.
Was
with
Jiggy still their goalie at the time or no? For Anaheim, Jiggy. I don't know his last. They called him Jiggy. He was a goalie.
you. I don't know.
Babe, Anaheim Mighty Ducks, Jiggy. Find out who that is. Jiggy. That was his nickname, Jiggy.
Lord.
I don't know. That's what sports centers. What are them sports center names? They talk about them all the time.
All right, give me another hockey player. Right?
Okay, hold on. Let me give you my favorite Red Wing
Yeah.
first, then I'll give you another hockey player. I had the same favorite player my entire life, but I changed it a couple years ago because of what he did for Randy. So Chris Chelios is now my favorite Red Wing for doing that good deed. More on that later. We ain't talk about it. Ain't about Randy, but Chris, okay,
I told the story 100 times, but Mike looks confused. So basically, I was able to score Game 7 World Series Cubs tickets from Chris Chelios. No joke. That's a long story.
Talk to him on the
We've
phone
told
and
it
everything.
before. We've told it before, but big shout out to Chelios for that, man.
Yep. So that's my favorite Red Wing. Okay, let me see. I got I'm gonna go with Pat Falloon.
Pat Ballou.
New York Islanders, right, Mike?
I don't even know who that is.
Are you serious? I thought you were the hockey guy.
Pat Falou?
Ballou.
Okay, spell the word balloon, but replace the B with an F.
Yeah, what year?
Gotta be 80s if it's not out there, right?
80s and early 90s. Pat
Okay.
Falloon, New York Islanders. I think he was on that 4P team.
Okay, all right. Give us another one, Mike. Give us some random Red Wing.
Random Red Wing.
Babe, find out how many times Pat
Uh,
Falloon was an All-Star. If he was an All-Star more than 5 times, me and Mike are taking the gloves off.
Bill Burr.
Bill Burr. Okay, all right.
Is that
Sean,
Candace?
Sean Burr. Bill
Sean
Burr was a
Burr.
comedian. Sean
That's right.
Burr.
Right.
How do you spell that last name?
B-U-R-R.
Okay. Who's? Oh, I got my next one. Go ahead, Randy.
All right, I'm gonna hit you with money earning Mike Vernon. Between the pipes, man. Money earning Mike Vernon. Let's go.
He dropped Patrick Waugh, man.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
that,
did.
that was solid.
Me and Randy ain't even hockey fans. That's the greatest fight in sports history, man. As far as teams go, that was. Come on, man. He was excited about that like I was.
Oh,
Okay.
no doubt.
Okay. Burr made me think of Pavel Bure, Candace Cameron's husband.
Yeah, he-
from Growing Pains. Mike Cameron's. Yeah. Pavel Bure.
Yeah, he was the Russian rocket. He was fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Who's your favorite player of all time, then?
You know, I'd have to go. I'm gonna go in decades, but I would say early on, Wayne Gretzky.
Okay.
So I guess all time Wayne Gretzky all time, but you know, through the younger going to high school years, Mario Lemieux, 91, 92.
Yep.
And then you know, being a right winger, number 16, Brett Hall, Pat LaFontaine, those guys.
All in all,
Those guys always had a
Did
spot.
Scotty Bowman coach those Pittsburgh teams in '91 and '92? Scotty Bowman. That's what I thought.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I ain't bad, man. I told you,
All
man.
right. You got a player now? Who's your guy now?
Not really.
Not
I
really.
mean, it's Red Wing all-time player.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I don't really have him right now. It's
Okay.
just want to see a good game. You know,
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Are they gonna get good again?
they're solid. You know, it's when you're drafting prospects, just like any sport, right? You're trying to figure out who's going to materialize, and they got some good pieces, but they need a couple more pieces. I think some vets show some leadership, but yeah, I think Eiserman's going to pull it out, but I think that his rope's getting pretty short.
Okay, all right, fair
Okay,
enough.
all right.
Okay, let's hit one more each. Ray, what you got?
Let me see. Fuck, I hate this fucking guy. I'll name him anyway because I don't like him. Claude Lemieux.
Okay, all right. What you got?
Who I don't like?
No, who do you don't like? Who's your least favorite hockey player? This is good. We're just kind of moving it around here.
Yeah, my bad. Lemieux's got to be up there, right? I mean,
Yeah.
the hit on Draper was 96. That
He could have killed him doing that. That's
I
cheap.
mean,
That's a cheap
he
shot.
busted his face, right?
Yeah.
I mean, but it kickstarted too. It amped up the series.
There you go.
We came back and got him the next year, and then won the next year. Yeah, villain wise, it's gotta be Lemieux. Yeah.
Villain wise, I hated Troy Crowder. That's who I hated
Yeah.
when he played with the Devils. I hated Troy Crowder.
The thing about Troy Crowder too is, he gave Probert a little run for his money, right? He got him in one of those fights, and
I don't know. The way I remembered that, they fought a couple times.
yeah, they fought a few times.
The first fight that I seen, the one at the Joe Louis Arena, he hit Probert didn't have his gloves off. Nothing. He started hitting him from behind. I don't know if you want to call that a win. And then in New Jersey, I'll give Crowder the win on this one. Probert stepped on a stick on accident, lost his balance. He got cut. That's part of the game, man. Won't make any excuses for that. But when they had the showdown 50 days later at the Joe Louis Arena, you seen what he did to Crowder. He hit that son of a bitch so hard, he knocked him that way, and he was breakdancing on his stomach on the ground. He knocked his hearing aids out. Did you know Troy Crowder wears hearing aids?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jim Duhart told me that.
Jim Duhart, let's
Really?
go.
Jim Duhart told me
Dewey.
that. Yep, Dewey.
got a Flint Generals legend.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Nice guy, one of the nicest guys ever. Man, he's so nice. What a cool guy.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Yeah, I'm sure you probably played with him, haven't you?
I played against him in a couple men's league games, but yeah.
Give him a little extra check, like what?
Nah, kept distance.
Okay.
He got out of his truck and I told him, I said, man, you look like you could play 10 more years. I mean, I don't know. What a guy.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. More hockey. We want to move on. Where we at here?
It don't matter to me. I'm enjoying everything.
Keep moving on. All right. Let's keep it going here. We can do. I'm sure Mike could give us an encyclopedia of hockey, and Ray knows everything anyway, so we know this already. Okay. So let's go back. We're gonna take you back in the time machine. Okay. All right. So we've all got similar experience here, but you came up with Flint, right? And you played baseball and hockey and soccer and what else you played?
Play a little football.
A little football?
The Holy Rosary, yep. Soccer. Play a little darts.
Okay.
No, Cadusa.
Yeah, I was just gonna drop Cadusa bomb on you. Dang it, you beat me to it. Yep. Okay. So tell us about like your experience coming up in Flint sports and youth sports in Flint, right? And then we're going to talk about something a little bit later, but just tell us what your experience was like and who helped you out along the way and just what it was like as a kid growing up in this area and having all these options to play and what that did for your life.
Wow. So, yeah, man, from a sports perspective, I think us as adults now, that's where we're forged, right? Or molded, I should say. From a competitive standpoint, I mean, you grew up on Montana, I was McClure. If you were playing, you call it smear the queer back in the day.
That's what we called it. Yeah.
Street hockey, football, baseball, soccer, you picked it. Hot box. They call it pickle
Hot
now.
box,
Yeah,
yeah.
whatever.
Hot box.
I still call it
Still
hot
hot
box.
box to
Hot
me.
box.
I call it
Always
hot box.
I mean, all these new names, flip flop slides or flip flops.
They're flips. Thank you, man.
But no, growing up in the I don't want to say the better part of the east side, but a nice part of the east side at the time. Man, it was awesome. I mean, your neighbors, right? I mean, my neighbors, I lived next to the Farrars, and they're the ones that introduced me to soccer. They had the programs, in the schools. I mean, back in the day, right? You had, it was playing for the gold medal in soccer. If you could get there, Sobey against Potter, Washington, another cut. I mean, you name it, right? 6th grade, we took home the gold. But no.
It counts.
But yeah, the influences. I mean, growing up in the, like I said, in the East Side. I mean, your neighbors were. I mean, like my neighbors, family. Just back in the day. But anyways, you're influenced by the guys in the neighborhood. The older kids. There was a gentleman. I mean, Corey Nichols. He played goalie for Flint Central, and we're about 5-6 years apart. So I'm shooting on him. Older guys. I mean, there's a lot of guys in the area, but. The programs. If back in the day, recreation was where it's at. Travel was. When you got older. If you're fortunate enough to maybe play in soccer like a Genesee Stars or Flint Steelers, or baseball, the Grassi, you did that. But for the most part, the kids that you played with, the competition was there, right? You didn't have to travel that far, and you see, the Jim Abbotts and the different folks that come through the few years before me. But so yeah, it molded me. Great times. Here's a story for you. So it's probably 4 or 5 years ago. On occasion, we take our kids on a little car ride back to the east side of Flint. So we've been in the Grand Blanc border gooder area since 2001. But just to open their eyes and show them what it was all about. And the yards that we have now, maybe quarter of an acre to a half acre. It's just different. The houses are spread out more. If you live in suburban area, just different. The neighbors, everything isn't as friendly. They're making you want to hang out with the neighbor, you got to set up a play date. It's just different, right? So we take them back and take them through the old neighborhood. We take them through which was Dairy Queen, the banana boat. We're getting ice cream, right? So we take them through the neighborhood. I can kind of get to where I'm going is, as we're going down the street in McClure, my middle son, he looked at me, and I told him different stories, and he's like, he's seen the yards, how tight they were and whatnot. He's like, wow, you guys had it good. And I kind of looked at Bethany in the passenger seat, looked back at him, thought about it. I'm like, son, you're right. It was awesome. They'll never experience that. Like I said, you're playing whatever the sport is. We played, tackle football, wearing my dad's, St. Mary's jerseys in the yard with the neighbors. You wear your favorite helmet, which we may get into that, not get into that. Denver Broncos, but we played so much football with the neighbors. They had to resod the front yard. It was just, you picked a sport, we did it, and from a hockey perspective, there wasn't a lot of guys that played hockey, so I was, introducing some of the kids who played hockey. It didn't matter. You were just out there competing. So for me, that's how it molded me from, you just get out there and play, do your thing. There was, electronics, maybe a little Pac-Man here and there, Centipede down the basement. But other than that, you're outside. You guys know, till the street lights came on, came off.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yeah, and you can literally, those days, you just walk out your door and there's a game, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't, maybe it's football one day, maybe it's street hockey the next day, maybe it's tennis, right? It's basketball. It's just like you walked out and there was instant teams because there was kids in every house, outside, ready to go, right? And so, you never had to, like you said, make a play date with somebody. You just walked out the door and it's on. Who we got, right? Who we got? Let's get a game. Let's go, right? And so I think that was a definite just change when you go see it now. You know what I mean? So.
What about the man-made basketball hoops on the garage that we used to have back then?
Yeah, yep. So a good buddy of mine, which I married his cousin, Jeff Bryant Coggins.
Yes.
Yeah, he had one on top of his garage too, and there wasn't much space. But back in the day, it was perfect.
It's all you needed, right? It's all you needed. Yeah, I know. Richfield and Coggins back there behind Little Caesars, right? Jeff's house, man. I hooped over there a couple times.
I got something for you, Randy. I got something for Randy.
Okay.
See, when in my neighborhood, my neck of the woods, when we played hockey back in the 80s, Robbie Polavina, he had two, nets, heavy too. When cars come, car, you had to move the shit. It took 4 kids to move each net. Now, Randy, I say all that to say this, brother. When we played, we wore rollerblades on the street. You didn't do that, did you?
Dude, we were broke on Montana, man. That was 10
We had a tennis ball, and we all had rollerblades on the street.
I think at one point we had some roller skates, like we stole our sister's roller skates, and we tried it that way. It wasn't working.
You know what? A lot of people, Mike knows this, but a lot of people don't know this about ice skates and rollerblades. You get a good ab workout. Ride a pair of rollerblades hours at a time every day. It's a good ab workout, whether you want to know that or not. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a rollerblade story for you.
Oh, let's hear it.
I gotta hear it. Gotta hear it.
So rollerblades, again, you're on your feet or you're on roller skates.
Yep.
It was probably 7th grade when I was when they were popular, introduced to them. Maybe 6th, 7th grade. But back then, when King Parr was around, right, the golf store, but you could rent. You could rent rollerblades from there. So I rented me a nice blue pair of rollerblades, my parents did, and I don't think they ever got them back.
King Parr, shout out King Parr, out of business now because Mike stole their rollerblades back in '87.
Randy, what you know about Pirani's Hockey Shop, man?
Oh, yeah,
remember
man.
Pirani's?
I remember Pirani's.
Are they still open at the small mall there on Atherton and Dordt?
Yep.
Pirani's?
Yeah.
Yeah, Pirani's Hockey World.
It might be the only thing still open over there. Paradise Express, maybe.
Yeah, Paradise Express and maybe a dollar store.
Maybe Dollar Store. Yeah.
I thought it was just Paradise and Pirani's. Is there anything else open? Is that Chinese lady down in the basement still does the streaming the pants and all that, or?
Yeah, I'm not, I think she's gone. I think she's gone. That Coney Island's gone. It's
That Coney Island ain't there no more.
not to
Damn
my
it.
knowledge.
No, I don't think so. I don't think
Yeah.
so. But I will say this though, like I mean, it's been a while now, but I used to just roll into Pirani's for fun once in a while.
Yeah, I did too.
Never played hockey, never did anything, you know what I mean? But just rolling in that store, it's like, oh man, looking at elbow pads and shit, like,
Yeah.
no reason, but just roll through it because it's always
Hockey
been there.
stores are always nice looking. I always like a nice looking hockey store.
Yeah, Pirani's is that's where it's at, right?
Yeah.
My daughter, she works at the Pirani's in Flint,
Yeah.
and one of my other sons, he works at the Pirani's in East Lansing. So
Okay.
Pirani's is
Now, do you guys remember Pirani's restaurant that was connected to the Rain
the
Check?
pizza joint.
Yeah, pizza joint. Yeah, it
Oh,
was
the
a
Rain
pizza-
Check. I thought you were talking about
It used to be
the
connected
pet
to the
shop
Rain.
on Vernon and Davison, but
It used to be
Oh,
connected
yeah.
to the Rain Check.
Yep.
Yeah.
You remember that, Randy?
Yeah, I do remember that, and I remember the pet shop
Yep,
over there.
I remember that too.
Dude,
I remember that too.
Dude, crazy, man. Pirani's in the house, right? Okay. All right. You want to, all right, just because we're on hockey stuff, right? I got this stick. I still have it. I used to use it for street hockey. It was a black Christian stick, and I had to put a plastic blade on it because I broke the other one. I used that thing for years, man, and I wore that blade down so far. It's like so thin, but I love that. I don't know why I want to talk about that blade, but it was a plastic blade with 4 holes in it. I was like,
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
I felt like I was badass with that stick, man.
yeah, those plastic sticks. I remember. So 7th, 8th grade, while I was still on the east side, we went to Holy Rosary and the half day went to Kersey.
Yeah.
So gym class, we played floor hockey, and I don't know how, but the teacher all the time she would catch me bending that stick in the door.
Yeah.
A little extra curve on it.
That curve.
You gotta sit down. You're
Oh.
out for 2.
Come on, man. That gives you that wrist shot, man. You got
Yeah,
it. Come on.
yeah, they don't want you lifting it, right?
Yeah. I feel you.
Now, Randy, did you know this?
Uh,
When you're watching a baseball game, a Major League Baseball game, I want you to start paying attention to this from now on. When there's a batter up that's from Canada, 95% of the time he's a left-handed hitter. You know why that is? Because in Canada, I don't know how it is now, but back in the old days, back in Canada, a majority of the hockey sticks were left-handed sticks. So when they were kids, they learned to play hockey, hitting
Really?
left-handed. So they bat left-handed.
I didn't know this.
A right-handed hitter from Canada in Major League Baseball is unusual. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but it's unusual.
Yeah.
They're mostly left-handed hitters.
Okay.
World Baseball Classic, when we play Canada, look at their lineup. They're all left-handed.
Bunch of lefties. Huh?
Bunch of lefties. Bunch of hooks.
Bunch of All right, cool. All right, let's hit with, let's do a what you know about. You ready, Ray? I'm gonna hit Ray with a what you know about.
Okay.
All right, you ready for this?
Let them know what that is.
All right, so we throw out a random topic for Ray and just let him spew
Random.
out what he knows.
So I don't know what he's getting ready
Random
to say.
topic. And if you feel free, you want to throw something in, throw it in. All right, you ready? All right, I'm gonna be in.
Okay, we haven't done this in a while. Let's go.
All right, yeah, it's been a minute since we've done this. All right, Ray, what you know about the Pac-10 conference? Let's go.
Pac-10.
The Pac-10
Now, the old school Pac-10 or the now Pac-10?
doesn't even matter. Whatever you got. I'm gonna grab my water.
All right, let me see. I'm gonna Okay, I'm gonna go to the Pac-10. That was the Pac-10 for like 100 years till all the changes. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. I'm not doing Montana State if they're in the Pac-10. I'm not doing all them weird schools. Okay, I'm just gonna do what we grew up on, that Pac-10.
All right,
Okay,
let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna start off. Let me see. There was USC, UCLA, Cal, Stanford, Oregon, Oregon State, Washington State, and Arizona State. Now, I know when Washington plays Washington State at the end of the year, they're playing for what's called the Apple Cup. The Apple Cup. Let me see. Oregon and Oregon State, that's called the Civil War when they play. And then probably the most prideful football program is obviously the USC Trojans. Marcus Allen from USC, one of 4 people, I've told you this several times, one of 4 people that can say, I was a Heisman winner and a Super Bowl MVP. I reiterate, Heisman winner and Super Bowl MVP. Desmond Howard's in there too, bitch. Yeah, take that, Randy. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I'm not kidding. He was in there, but I'm just kidding for the chat. Okay, let me see. Back-to-back Heisman winners. You had Matt Leinart won it one year, and then Reggie Bush won it right after him. Those Pete Carroll USC teams were pretty damn good. Schembechler's last game was against the Trojans in the Rose Bowl. Fucking Ricky Irvins, man, got that touchdown under a minute to go. Fuck him, man. They won that game 17-10. That was Schembechler's last game, New Year's Day, 1990. Now, back during those times, if you combine the Big Ten Conference and the Pac-10, there was only one school that never played in a Rose Bowl, and that was Arizona. The Arizona Wildcats. That's a basketball school anyway. Let me see. Pac-10 Conference. Let me see. Arizona State. I bet you didn't know Reggie Jackson was a running back for Arizona State. Bet you didn't know that.
No clue.
Yep, Reggie Jackson. He was a running back there. Your uncle, Byron Scott.
Oh, Uncle
Yes,
Byron.
your Uncle Byron. Yep, your Uncle Byron was a baller at ASU. Man, Eddie House once had a 61-point game. A 61-point game in college at ASU. Okay? Over there in Tempe, Arizona. Over there in Tempe, Arizona. You know what I'm saying,
Eddie
man?
House on us, man.
Eddie House. Let me see. I know my boy Gary Payton, the glove man. He wore that Beavers uniform at Oregon State. Played a little bit after AC Green played there. Let me see. Washington. One of my favorite college football players ever, Steve Emtman from the University of Washington.
Okay, I remember Steve Emtman.
See, I don't care about steroids. People complain about it. Oh, who gives a shit? I would be doing them too if I was playing at that level. I gotta have an edge, man. I'm trying to get paid here.
You mean you didn't do them?
Shut up. Let me see. There's that famous when the marching band was on the field, Cal and Stanford from the early '80s.
I think I got the
You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, yep. He ended up running it back, ran into the trombone player, scored a touchdown. They won the game. John Elway, Stanford. He played at Stanford, and he was a baseball player too. Yep. And I bet you didn't know Rodney Peete was a shortstop for the USC Trojans. Do y'all know that?
I know he couldn't play quarterback.
Well, he was a good quarterback.
He
He was
was,
good
he
enough to
was.
land Holly Robinson.
Yeah, he just landed with the Lions. That was the problem.
Yeah, he was good enough to land Holly Robinson. So hey, hanging with Mr. Cooper. Okay, let me see. Me and my buddy talk about this all the time. The Rose Bowl, it don't matter who's playing in it. There's something about that game. When the game starts, when the sun is shining, you can see the mountains and the blue skies. And in the second quarter, the sun is still out, but it's starting to get a little dim. Then it's halftime, and then they come back out, and it's there's just something special about the Rose Bowl. I don't care who's playing in it, man. I just love that. Let me see. My favorite game of all time as a Michigan fan was that Michigan-Alabama game. And Alabama was not in the Pac-10, you fucking idiot. Why are you mentioning them? Okay, sorry, Randy. Rose Bowl caught me out, because Rose Bowl just used to be just Pac-10 and Big Ten. And let me see, O.J. Simpson, USC, Heisman winner. Let me see, Al Cowlings, the guy that was driving O.J. in the Bronco. He played with O.J. in college at USC. Al Cowlings.
We're going to go through the whole trial now.
He was driving him, man. He was the driver, man. He was the driver. Good for him, man. Good friend. What a good friend.
He kept it below the speed limit, though.
I don't know about cutting off my Rockets and Knicks game I was trying to watch, though, but Al Collins was there for him, USC Trojans. Let me see, Oregon.
going deep.
The nicest
Oh yeah, dude. When he knows, he knows.
Oregon, by far, has the best facilities in all college sports because Nike pays for all that shit, man. I would love to go to Eugene and see those facilities at the University of Oregon. I'm not a big fan of all them damn uniforms they wear with the mirror helmets and the swords and whatever that shit is.
Yeah, I think they started the trend on that.
Just put the green helmet on with the yellow. Billy Jack Haynes, man, big Oregon fan, used to wear the green and yellow. Remember Billy Jack Haynes, a full Nelson?
Yeah.
I taught him how to escape a full Nelson, by the way. Let me see. What's some other Pac-10 stuff, man? Man, let's go basketball, man. Mike Bibby and Miles Simon, man. The Arizona Bennett Davison. You know what I'm saying? Michael Dickerson.
Hey, besides his family, you're the only one who remembers Bennett Davidson. I'm just saying, right now.
Bennett Davison, and it's spelled Davison, like when you teach it.
Yeah.
It's not Davidson, it's Davison.
Davidson, all right.
Okay, all light-skinned brothers on that team. AJ Bramlett. You know what I mean? AJ Bramlett. He looked like Brad Doherty. Looked like a broke-ass Brad Doherty. Let me see. Who else? Pac-10 conference. Man, John Wooden, UCLA. 8, 10 championships in a row, whatever. Bill Walton. Lou Alcindor. Jamal Wilkes. Sidney Wicks. Gail Goodrich. All of them, man. John Wooden, who played at the University of Purdue as a player. Let me see. UCLA. One of my favorite. Oh! I was at work when I worked for Pinkerton. This Michigan State fan, idiot, didn't know what he was talking about, tried to tell me that Mateen Cleaves was going to be a better NBA player than Baron Davis. I said, are you out of your goddamn mind? Do you even watch the games? What the fuck are you talking about? So I got Baron B. Dizzle. Baron Davis, one of the most one of the baddest cold players of all time.
It was
man.
fun to watch. Yeah.
Let me see. Who haven't I talked about yet? Cal. Okay. All right. Cal. When Duke won those back-to-back national titles in the early 90s when they was going for that three-peat, they got beat by Jason Kidd throwing the alley-oop to Lamont Murray at Cal. You know what I'm saying? Cal. So I got to throw Cal in there. Let me see. Pac-10. Have I talked about everything? Washington State. Not Washington State. Drew Bledsoe. Drew Bledsoe, Jason Hanson, my favorite kicker of all time.
Okay.
Washington State. Every time you watch College Game Day, there's always that Washington State U flag. Somebody they go to every college game day. It could be a Texas A&M and Tennessee game. Somebody is right in the middle with the Washington State U flag. I don't know what that's all about, but it's always there.
Okay.
Let me see. We beat them. We beat Washington State in the Rose Bowl in '97. Woodson had that interception. Dre had a good game too. Let me see. Washington, Napoleon Kaufman, University of Washington, Marcus Tuiasosopo, Mark Brunell, you know what I'm saying? The actor, Mark Harmon, UCLA quarterback, the son of Tom Harmon, Michigan's first Heisman winner. He was the quarterback for UCLA, Mark Harmon. A lot of people don't know that.
Nope. All right.
Huh? Am I done? You want me to stop?
Give us one more. Give us one more.
Okay, just throw a school out there. Pac-10 school.
Let's
Maybe
go.
that I haven't mentioned yet.
I don't know. You think you mentioned them all several times.
I'll give Jim Harbaugh at Stanford. They had that one good season when he had Andrew Luck. I think they went 11-1 in the regular season, and
With
I think
Stanford.
they won the Rose Bowl or won their bowl game. So that was a good season for them.
Yeah.
And I think that's how he ended up going to Frisco after that, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you
Okay.
go.
All right. There we go. All right. Good job, man. Crushed it. Crushed it.
Pac-10 conference, man.
All right. All right. Let's.
I couldn't tell you what the Pac-10 conference is now. I wouldn't. I would have trouble.
Yeah. Well, you nailed it back then.
Good, right.
Crushed it. Crushed it. All right. Let's give Mike another question real quick, and then we'll move to something else.
Okay, you want what you know about first?
We'll do that. Let's get Mike.
Okay.
Get Mike back in the show. We got him here, man. He's been sitting over there for a minute.
That's
Listen,
cool. Just chilling.
Just chilling.
Taking it all in.
Okay, so let's see. Here's another question for you. So all your sporting memories, right, that you played in, what's the one memory that really sticks out in your mind? What's the moment, or is there a moment that sticks out in your sports history that's just like, man, that was my time?
Dave's painting. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
That was a sweet team, man. Them red and gray jerseys.
I mean, again, throughout the years, right?
Yeah.
I kind of chop it up. elementary school, man, winning that gold medal in soccer at
Let's
Atwood
go.
Stadium. Actually, we played at Durant
Good
Terry
for
Mott
DTM.
for that, but we played at Atwood as well.
Do you know who the principal at Durant Terry Mott is right now?
Say that again?
Do you know who the principal at DTM is right now?
Nope.
My sister Angela's the principal there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just want to give her a quick shout out.
Cool.
Shout out
That's
to
cool.
Israel,
Go ahead.
always.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. Man, looking back, I would say, memories, 93 when we lost in the state quarterfinals in ice hockey to Midland. They were 22-0.
Ooh.
We had a solid squad for 3 of the 4 years that I played. Went up 2-0 right off the gate, and they came back and they beat us 3-2. But going back, right?
Yeah.
One of those memories that you like to have back. You look back. I'm just gonna throw this one out there since you guys are wearing the black and red there. 93 fall, first time Kersey Soccer beat Flint Central.
Ah.
Yep.
Oh, so Kate Gitch wasn't happy that day.
So
Huh?
you
Nope.
got
Or Hector.
Gitch, Dargo, Vance, Flores, Johnson,
The whole squad.
you name them. So yeah, we squeaked one out, and I know they were like, Flint Central's had a solid soccer program for years, right? Good coach, tough as nails, some good players come out of there. But my freshman year, we were first year program. So come my senior year, we just happened to edge them out that game.
Yeah.
But,
And
yeah.
you knew all those guys. You had played against those guys
Yeah.
growing up. You knew them all. So that must have been a little extra special, huh?
Yeah, a little extra special
Mhm.
for sure, for
Mhm.
sure.
Mhm.
So, those three, there's memories that I can, winning the Big Nine in '93, kicking Power's ass. I got a few.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, you gonna give us one more. Give us one more you remember.
One more memory.
Yeah.
Well, since Big Ray brought up Little League baseball, back in the day, you had the grocery stores, you had the businesses in here that back the Little Leagues.
Yep.
They supported them, sponsoring advertising. You had Hetty's Market, Hickory Meat Block, which sponsored us, RC Sports, which obviously none of them are there right now, but those memories, playing down in the hole, Kersey Park, different places, Potter. Played a lot there.
At Abraham
Played
Field.
there.
Right?
Yeah, but you play with your boys in the neighborhood. There's nothing like that. Even to this day, you look back and like my dad's best friend was our coach. He worked in the shop, so he's busting ass to get out of the shop to get there to the games, especially in the summer, right? So you're playing against, just like you said, some of those guys that played soccer against Flint Central and different schools. We joined forces in the summer, or we played against each other. So, I look at the kids nowadays. I'm like, man, how do they play out there in that 80, 90 degree weather?
Yeah.
We did it.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did it.
Didn't even think about it.
No.
Yeah,
So
I never once considered the weather when I went out to play. It was like, whatever, you just go out and play.
you just
Give
did
me,
it.
give me my glove, let's go. Right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, from a baseball standpoint, that's priceless.
Nice. Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
All right. Ray, what you got, man?
I got a what you know about, Randy, for you. A
we
two part what you know about.
Mine are a lot faster than Ray's because Ray's a.
This is more of a fun. This is a fun one.
All right.
Now, one part he's going to have fun with me, but the other part he's going to have fun with you.
All right.
Part one, I want you to tell me what you know about the Kersley and Davison rivalry, because you're a Davison guy now.
Oh, okay.
So I want it, and the history. You don't got to go just now. You go to history.
Yeah.
Kersley, Davison, and then part two, I want to know about the Potter-Sobey rivalry. In football and basketball primarily.
Yeah.
Not ping pong. Tuesday night ping pong at Sobey.
Yeah.
Phil was good at ping pong, but I couldn't play ping pong.
Yeah.
What you know about all that, Randy?
You know what? And this is going to be kind of embarrassing, but like by the time I got to Davison, the Davison-Kersley thing was pretty much done. Right? I started there in 2002. And the Big Nine wasn't the same at the time, and teams had dropped out and popped out. So I actually missed that era. You know what I mean? And they didn't talk about it much, when I was there. So that's kind of embarrassing for me. But I came in kind of after that thing, and then the Big Nine fell apart. And then they joined the Saginaw Valley Conference where they are now, you know what I mean, where Central used to be, right? And so, I know it was a rivalry. I know it was a Big Nine thing, but I didn't know anything about Davison until I started working there in 2002, but I had to learn slowly, you know what I mean? So I don't have much on that. You got anything on that? You remember? Or yeah, hit me with something.
Yeah, I mean, how far you want to go back? So
let's go.
We're
In
90s.
our lifetime.
We
In
got-
our lifetime.
We're 90s, right? So I'll talk 90s. I mean, so we'll talk 90s. I mean, the early 90s. I mean, the Kersey Davison rivalry in hockey, like you mentioned Tim Thomas before, the goaltender that went on and persevered and like the unthinkable, right? Went to the NHL and whatnot. But at any rate, I played against him for 2 years. But the rivalry in the 90-91 freshman sophomore year, that was strong, physical.
Yeah.
Those were close games. And I know in the football as well, right? Played my senior at Kersey, but I just know, growing up, the Big Nine was stiff. I mean, you picked a sport for the most part. But I mean, you talk soccer. They were a newer program of soccer, so they were the ones that coming up behind us. So there wasn't much of a rivalry there. But I'm gonna throw this shout out. So one of a Hall of Fame football, or I'd say 3-sport athletes, Rich Dosh, who played in the late 90s. He was bad, 3-sport athlete, especially football. His son now plays for Davison.
Yeah, and I'm pretty familiar with him.
Yeah, so Jackson, he's going to play at Western. He's the real deal.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
The apple don't fall too far from the tree. So, I say rivalry. It's more switching hats, kind of like with my son going to Kersey, and he went to Powers play hockey. You switching the hats and whatever, you support him. But yeah. Football, hockey for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. And just to say something else about that kid Dosh, Jackson. You know what's crazy is like you see him down on the field all the time by himself throwing. He'll just be out there all year long, right? Just out there throwing and working. So and this is paying off, man. The Davison team's looking good so far. 3-0 now. Shout out. There you go.
When Richard Dosh was in high school, all 4 years he played varsity in all 3 sports. Football, he never played JV in either of those 3 sports. He played varsity all 3 of them.
So 12 years of varsity.
So he's like the Danny Ainge of our high school generation.
That's crazy, yeah.
What I mean by that, the Danny Ainge reference, you're probably saying, Will, why do you say that weird name? Because Danny Ainge, imagine how much pussy this guy got in high school. Danny Ainge in high school, his senior year was first team All-American in all 3 sports. He wasn't just an All-American on all 3. He was first team in all 3.
That's crazy.
That's never happened other than there. Eugene, Oregon, Pac-10 country.
There you go. More Pac-10. Here we go. All right. What you know about? What we got there? Oh, the other way we talk about Sobey and Potter, right? The rivalry, right?
Talk about Potter-Sobey rivalry, and I'm going to throw some Kersley references out there.
Okay. I just know this. I know that I didn't like any of those Potter people when it came to the Sobey-Potter rivalry, right? No matter if we were playing baseball or soccer or whatever, basketball, right? I do remember one game, because I actually tried to play basketball one time. You remember Big Chuck Taylor?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was on the basketball team, and we played like a game against Potter, and Bobby Purcell's was on that squad. And I came deep off the bench and everything I played. But anyways, they put me in the game, and it was like it was an assembly. Like we had all the Potter came into Sobey, and all the upper L was in there watching, right? And I remember Chuck Taylor. He threw a pass behind his back. And they put me in for like 30 seconds.
Is that a real person?
Yeah.
Oh,
Big
okay.
dude. Yeah, big dude.
Chuck Taylor? Who was
He's a
that?
good baller, man. He played ball for us.
Oh, okay. Never heard of that. I've never heard of that.
He threw a pass behind his back to me. I caught that mug on the baseline, and I just, you don't say I'm in 4th grade or whatever.
And you drained it.
I drained down to a place with bananas, bro.
Hell yeah.
I think that's may have been where my Rudy stuff started, man. I treated like Rudy, but that was a big moment for me. I'm like, I scored a bucket against Potter. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's cool. Now, when we were talking about the Kersley-Davison rivalry, I'm going to give a couple of Kersley shout-outs, man, from back during those times. I know Kelly True, when he was the running back there, I don't think he's the leader anymore. But when he graduated, are you not interested in what I'm talking about? How many fucking times are you going to get up?
I'm trying to fix stuff, right?
Oh, okay.
Man, it's not hard having to run a show.
Oh, okay. Anyways, Kelly True was the all-time leading rusher in Big Nine history from Potter Global, Randy. Potter Global. He went to Potter. And then Joe Walsh was a running back for the Kersley team. He was a track star, too. Track star.
Yeah.
One of my dear good friends, I've known him since kindergarten. who else? Nelson Hadley, man. He had that left hand down in the low post. Had every move in the book. He was built like a bodybuilder, but he had finesse game, Randy. Nelson Hadley. He ain't listening.
I'm trying to
Play
fix this.
football as well.
Okay, down with Flint Town, we've been pretty good so far, but we had our first technical difficulty, so we're just going to wrap this show up on the phone style. I got to send a big shout out, because this was a good show. We were rolling really good. But Mike Sly for coming here. My main man from Sobey, lived on Montana Ave for a minute, don't forget that, right, with his superstar wife, Bethany Miller, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, first house, yep.
Rock star right there.
Thank
And my main man Ray, who is celebrating a birthday this weekend. Give it up for Ray. My big shout out, my partner on the podcast. Appreciate you, man. Love you.
I love you too.
Love
man.
rocking it, man. Love rocking
Big Ray,
it.
happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Love
Mike.
it.
Thanks,
Having it best. Okay, we'll be back with a full show without me screwing up. You can blame me for the equipment. You can blame me. But yeah.
I got a shout out too.
Okay, Ray's gonna give a shout out too. Let's do it.
I'm gonna give a quick shout out to when I was a young man. The best club to go to was in the Kearsley area, JJ Shakers.
JJ
I'm
Shakers.
shouting out JJ Shakers,
Let's go.
Oh,
Mike, can you give us your best JJ?
AKA Cactus Moon.
Give us your best JJ Shakers move as we wrap up the show.
move?
Oh, I gotta
come on,
see
let's
this.
see, let's see.
Oh, dude,
We put him on the spot. We put him on the
I
spot.
moved because that was after high school. I'm sitting there with the beer, I'm watching the dance floor.
That's the move right there. That's the move. All right, y'all. Down with
One more thing,
Okay,
one more thing, real quick. At my high school reunion, Mike did something to me that I'm always doing to you. I gotta tell you, he pulled a me on me.
What'd he do?
You know how when me and you were walking on the track,
Yeah.
and I always say, God damn, are you paying attention to me? I was like, look at me, God damn. Well, Mike, he didn't do it like that. He didn't just say it the way that I would say it, but I can't hear all that great.
Yeah.
And they had that rap music playing loud, like,
Yeah.
speakers are right here, right in front of our faces, and Mike's talking in his, his business tone. Huh? What was that? And I can see him getting frustrated, like what I do to you. So I can't hear all that great, Mike. I'm sorry if you had to repeat yourself the whole time at the reunion. I'm sorry.
No, dude, it went great. So I got impaired hearing myself, so I'm with you, bro.
Okay,
I'm
all
with
right.
We are officially old. Nobody can hear. Let's go. We got the best dance moves, though. JJ Shakers.
Hell yeah.
All right, we're out. Peace.